Good evening, students. So we'll start in 1 minute.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Steve. So let's start. See, today we'll see, you can say next chapter. And last week is score. Now you'll get in maybe tomorrow or after tomorrow, because last week we had subjective questions also. So it takes some time to check for all the students. Second thing, score will be, say, score and this now ranking will be given for by combining both the batches, say batch A and batch B. We have split into two batches, batch A and batch B. So in those batches, in both the batches, we'll see who's the topper. And top 10 students will announce on WhatsApp, and individual score will come to me by mail. Fine. So let's start now. We will see one more chapter that is very much related to this polynomials which we had completed last week. That is, we can say linear. After this, we'll see real numbers also. Linear equation, basically the name of the chapter is pair of linear equation in two variables. Pair of linear equations in two variables. Okay. See, before this we have seen in, we can say, polynomial chapter, that we have one linear polynomial. What we mean by linear polynomial? Linear polynomial will have degree 1. Linear polynomial will have degree 1. So we have many 4 types of polynomials based on degree. First one was, we can say, constant polynomial. Constant is 2 or 3. Power of x will be 0. Then we have linear polynomial, means degree 1. Then we have quadratic polynomial, degree 2. Then cubic polynomial, degree 3, or maximum power of x 3. Then after this cubic, now if we have 4 degree, 4 power of x, 4 this the maximum power of x is 4, then we can say biquadratic polynomial. And more than 4, we can say simply polynomial. So linear polynomial can be written as, for example, y or px. Let me give you one example. So px be the polynomial, and this is linear. So we can say 3x minus 5 or 3x plus 4 any value. So here power of x is 1. So we can say linear. That's why linear. Maximum power of x is 1. So this will be, so I am saying px is 3x minus 5. This will be a linear polynomial. Okay, I can write LP, linear polynomial. And if px, we keep this px as 0, 3x minus 5, then this becomes what is linear equation. When px becomes 0, or when we assume px value 0, then it becomes linear equation. Once we get in linear equation form, then after this time we can find zeros value. So here x power is 1, so we can say zeros will be 1, and that value of x we can find. How we can find? So this 5 will go in left hand side, so 5 will be equal to 3x, and x will be equal to 5 by 3. That value will come. That, because x value will be zeros of this linear polynomial, or we can say roots of this equation, or we can solution value. Only one value, because degree was 1. That's why 1 0 it will have. Now comes second thing. Here we have, this was linear equation when px is 0.
Sir, I have a doubt.
Yes.
How did 0 is equal to px minus 5 become linear equation?
We have seen in our previous chapter, no? Polynomials. Suppose we have one more case. Let us take. Suppose this is px. Any equation, 4x is any polynomial, 4x square plus 5x minus 6. But this is quadratic polynomial, right? This you know, because degree is 2. So this we can say as quadratic QP. I'm writing in short, quadratic polynomial. When we replace this px with 0, everything else will be same. 0 equal to minus 4x square plus 5x minus x. This will become quadratic equation. Simply quadratic equation we know, because quadratic equation standard form is written as ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. This is standard quadratic equation where a not equal to 0. Many times I have written this in the last chapter. So
Yes,
that's
sir.
it.
Got it.
So 0 means px is 0. If 0 we replace with px, then becomes quadratic polynomial, and this equation is quadratic equation. Similarly, we have linear polynomial means px equal to 3x minus 5. When we replace px with 0, why we replace px with 0? To find the zeros value. Here when we put this 0, then we can find zeros value. Value will be 2 because we have degree 2, so 2 zeros, and 2 zeros we can represent by 2 roots of the equation alpha and beta, right? So similarly, linear polynomial will become linear equation. Correct. Then we can find zeros value only 1 0, because 1 0 means 1 value of x, because we have degree 1. First one. Second point, here we have in chapter is pair of linear equation. So pair of linear equation, what will pair means? Pair means 2. Pair we know 2. So 2 equations we'll have in this exercise, basically in this chapter. And let me put date also 20 04 21. Say pair means 2. So in this now we have 2 linear equations. In this exercise or chapter, we'll have 2 linear equations. First we'll see example of how we can write. Suppose we have example 2x minus 3y equal to 5, and we can say this now x plus y equal to 1. Let us take one example. So here we have pair of linear equations. See how pair? Because this is equation 1 and second one is equation 2. So we can say these are 2 equations in pair. Pair means 2 equations. So first thing we got linear, because both are linear equations, because degree of x is 1, degree of y is 1, so linear equation. Here also degree of x is 1, nothing is given, that means 1. Y also 1. So we have linear equation, but they are in pair, means 2 equations. So we can say as linear equation in 2 variables, linear equation, pair of linear equation. Then we have 2 variables they have given. What are the 2 variables? 2 variables means 2 values which can change. Variables are the values which can change, and constants are basically constant value, fixed value. So here x is one variable, x, y is another variable. So basically we have 2 variables, x and y. In all other earlier cases, in previous chapter polynomials, we have seen only one variable, that was x. X only was one variable, x, here also x, everywhere x or y or s or t, anyone, because we have numbers of examples of like the polynomials in terms of s, like this we can represent by ps, like this s square minus 6. So but it has only s, not other variable. We have seen polynomials in terms of t, like 3t cube minus 5t plus 6, like these examples. But it has only one variable, that is t. Here we have 2 variables x and y in the same. These are actually, we can say, two linear equations, means in pair, and 2 variables x and y. Yes. Any doubt? Any question?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Okay. You see, we'll try to understand slowly. So that's why we call it, these 2 equations are in, we can say one, simply we can say we are part of one question only. And suppose in previous chapter also we had to solve these type of equations, but equations were one, means in one equation we had to find t values, means zeros of pt, or solutions of this polynomial, or we can say t1 t2, or 2 roots of this equation, this polynomial in terms of t. Now here we have to find solutions means in question, normally they ask solve the pair of linear equations. Solve the given equation. Solve the given pair of linear equations in two variables. Solve the given pair because they are in pair, two equations. Linear because power of x and y is 1, and right, and two variables are x and y. So solve the given linear equations we can have as a question. So my question is how to solve and what we mean by solving these type of linear equations. So solving this type of linear equations basically means to find x and y value, to find x and y values. Solving this type of linear equations means to finding the values of x and y. Here also solving was to find the t values, and here this is t, where this degree is 3 or maximum power of t is 3. So 3 zeros will come, or 3 roots, t1, t2, t3, that we have to find in our last chapter. In this linear equations, pair of linear equations, we have to find x and y values. So they ask solve the given linear equation. So basically we have to find x and y values. So anyone, how we can solve? Any idea how we can find x and y values from the given equation? Simply we can now solve these equations. We have seen in our previous chapter also, and somewhere you have must have seen. Let me solve for you. 2x minus 3y equal to 5 and x plus y equal to 1. Solving means we can we can make this now y equal, here x plus y equal to 1. So we can multiply the second equation with 3 because this y will become 3y, and then we can add. Simply we can multiply the second equation with 3 and we can equate it to 1. So this implies 2x minus 3y equal to 5 and 3x plus 3y equal to 3. 3x plus 3y equal to 3. Now we can simply add. Just add. In adding we don't have this one sign change. Simply we will add. So this will cancel out because values are same, signs are opposite. Simply adding will give 2x plus 3x 5x, and this will be 5 plus 3 8. So this value we have x value 8 by 5. 8 by 5 is the one value, and once we get x values we can put in any one of the equation to get y value. So I prefer plus sign, simple equation. Suppose anyhow same value of y we get from both the equations. So always we prefer this one, the equation which is much simpler. So this I will take x plus y equal to 1. So value of x will put 8 by 5 and then plus y equal to 1. So this 8 by 5 will go in right hand side. So y will become 1 minus 8 by 5. We'll take 5 basic LCM. This will be 5 minus 8. That is equal to minus 3 by 5. Minus 3 by 5. Hence we can say y also we can write in bracket that y is equal to minus 3 by 5. Correct. Minus 3 by 5. So finally we got the values of x and y. I hope everyone understood. So this was, we can say, one method of finding. Just we have equated this y value. We can equate x also. We can equate x also. Then we can find the values of x and y. Let me solve that also. This was, we can say, first type of solving, or we can say first attempt when we have equated y values. Because here we have 3y minus 3y. So here also we will make 3y by multiplying the second equation with 3. Suppose now if some student said no, I want to equate x. So that also we can see here. See, so we can write second possibility of solving. See, 2x minus 3y equal to 5 is the one equation, and second one is x plus y equal to 1. So if you want to equate x value, means 2x, here also it should come 2x. So we'll multiply second equation with 2 and we'll subtract. So how we can write these steps? So these steps we can write equation 1 minus, this time minus, because here we have 2x, here also basically positive sign, here also positive sign. So we need to subtract. First we will equate the values of x, or we can say equate the coefficients of x, because 2 is the coefficient of x. Here coefficient of x is nothing is given, that means 1 is there, 1 is there. So we'll equate coefficients of x. We'll equate coefficient of x. Here it is, right now it is +1. So we'll make +2. So equation 1 minus 2 into equation 2. We get equation 1 minus 2 into equation 2. We get. So let me write separately. So 2x minus 3y equal to 5 will be written as it is. Now the second equation is fully means both left hand side and right hand side is multiplied with 2. So this will be 2x plus 2y equal to 2. And then we can not add, subtract actually, because we have plus sign. So because values are same, then we can subtract because both are plus, having plus sign. Minus in subtraction sign gets changed. So values are same and sign are opposite, so they will cancel out. And minus 3y and minus 2y will be minus 5y. Here 5 minus 2, 5 means plus 5, 5 minus 2. So this will be 3. So correct. So y value we got minus 3 by 5. Minus 3 by 5 we got as the y values. And then we'll try to find x values by taking any one of the equations. I will prefer second equation because this is more simpler. So now we can write x plus y equal to 1. So x is basically x only, we have to find. Y is minus 3 by 5. So x plus minus 3 by 5 equal to 1. So plus minus minus. So this will be plus minus because these are multiplication, plus into minus. So minus 3 by 5 equal to 1. So this will go right in right hand side because x in one side and numbers are in another side. So 1 plus 3 by 5. We'll take 5 LCM. This will be 5 plus 3, correct. This will be 8 by 5. Hence we can say that x equal to 8 by 5. So both the values are correct. Any one we can equate, means anyone, either x or y. If we are equating y, then we have to subtract because they are in opposite sign. Just we need to add. In case of we have equated y, then already they are in opposite side, values are same and signs are opposite. Simply addition will cancel y term. And here if we equate x values, means coefficient of x, if we equate, then we need to subtract because values are same and sign is also same. So in this case, normal understanding, we need to subtract. Any question?
No, sir.
No. Anyone? Because see, always now try to focus fully on yourself because now this now you have to make sure you are getting and
Yes,
don't
sir.
bother about others. Correct. So thank you for responding. Now we'll see. Now one question comes. Okay, is there any one method or other methods also is possible? Okay, and one more important thing, always try to write everything what I am writing here. Most important is writing.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, what about first chapter, real numbers?
Real numbers after this chapter we'll see. After this linear equation, we'll see real numbers. Because in batch A also I've started the same chapter. So maybe in 1 or 2 weeks we'll complete this chapter. Because this is more related to, you can say, polynomials, and then we'll come back to real numbers.
Okay, sir.
Now one question. Okay, is there only one method or for finding x and y values for this type of pair of linear equations in two variables? Pair means two equations. Linear because x and y degree is 1 or maximum power of x and y are 1. That's why linear equations. And two variables are x and y. So is there any one method or other methods are also possible for finding x and y values? So let me. So many methods are there. Okay. Fine. So we'll see those methods in another question. Simple question we'll take to know all the methods, which are, see, 5-6 exercises are there in this chapter. Pair of linear equations in two variables. So we have 5-6 exercises apart from optional. So by this now with every method we can say is one exercise. That's why we have multiple exercises. but we'll see as a quick, we can say, review of all the methods, and in detail we'll see when we see exercise one by one. In detail we'll see later also. So let me take another example, and a very, we can say, simple example, so that solving will be easier and understanding of all the methods will also be easier. Suppose we have two means pair of linear equations in two variables only. So this is first one, x plus y equal to 2, and second one is also very simple, x minus y equal to 4. Deliberately I have taken very easy equations so that we know, main purpose is to knowing all the methods, right? Now we'll see first method of solving. So in question they will ask to solve the given, I'm writing short, pair of linear equations in two variables. Pair of linear equations in TV means two variables. Okay. Now we'll see first method. So first method we can say this as elimination method. Elimination method. Actually, we have already seen elimination method because this method now just we have completed is elimination method only. Just we have seen this is example of elimination method. Elimination basically eliminate. Eliminate means to remove, to delete. Eliminate means to remove, to delete. We have removed this y value or y term. Here we have removed this x term. So elimination method means removing x or y term. Correct. So once again we'll see for this example. Now we have the elimination method. Basically directly we can, because equations are very simple. Equation 1, no need to add, subtract to any other values, no need to multiply also. Just we can proceed with simple addition because values are, y coefficient here is 1, here also y coefficient is 1, and values are same, signs are opposite. Just simply addition will cancel y term, means eliminating y term, or will remove y term. So this will be 2x equal to 6. So here we got x value 3, x value 3, simple. Now we can put in any one of the equations. So I will choose positive equation, so that is more easier. From both the equation we get the values of y. So x is x, so x value we have got, so we'll put x value 3 plus y equal to 2. So y will be 2 minus 3, will not skip the steps. So y will be equal to minus 1. So y is minus 1. Correct. So these are the values of x. We can say, so if someone says, can we do by subtraction, because we have added, so we can subtract also because x values are same. So we can subtract also. This is suppose a method. We can subtract also, same values will get x plus y equal to 2, x minus y equal to 4. Suppose if subtract, because x values are same, both plus plus, coefficients are 1, here also 1. So already it is plus sign, so we can subtract, so sign will change, minus, this will become plus, and this will become minus from earlier plus sign. Now change to minus, when we do subtraction, sign gets changed. So this x term will now cancel, now eliminated, y 2y, y plus y 2y, y plus y 2y, and 2 minus 4, 2 minus 4 minus 2. So y will be equal to minus 2 by 2, that is equal to minus 1. So y will be equal to minus 1, and now we can find x value from any one of the equations. So let me take positive equation. So now x plus y equal to 2, and x will be x because x we have to find, and y is minus 1. So minus 1 equal to 2. So x equal to 3. X equal to 3. So we get both the values of x and y by, we can add also or subtract because both will have same values of x. This was basically elimination method. So we can use this method of eliminating, means cancelling y value or cancelling y term, we can say y term correctly, y term or x term, any one. Then we can find one term, one x or y. Then we can put x and y, the value we have obtained, the values of x or y, in any one of the equation to get another value, another variable value. This was first method, that is elimination method. this one. Anyone having any doubt in prayers before
No, sir.
going to second method? Many methods are there.
Sir,
Yes,
can you one scroll up?
no problem. Yes.
Yes.
Let me reduce size for it. Try to write along with me mission also. See, actually, this habit now you have to make,
Yes, sir.
because this will be helpful in 11th and 12th also, because this is not the end of study. No? 10th is not, we can say, final. It is not class or final syllabus. 11th, 12th, much more syllabus is there. So normally habit should be both writing and understanding together. Now we'll see second method. Second method is S for second, S for substitution. S stands for second and S for substitution. So now we'll see second method as substitution method. So let me write. See. Substitute, that means substitution method. Substitution method of solving the pair of linear equations into variables. Pair of linear equations into variables. See, suppose we have x plus y, same equation, we write x plus y 2, x plus y equal to 2, and x minus y equal to 4. So in this method, as the name says, substitution means to substitute. And here, as the name says, we have elimination, means to eliminate, to remove, to cancel. Now we'll substitute any one value. Suppose I want to substitute y value. So y value I can substitute from equation 1. This is equation 1. This is equation 2. So y value I can substitute in terms of x. So what will be y? So y we can write, x will go in right hand side, 2 minus x. Y I can write 2 minus x. And this same value of, right,
The value of
same
plus
value
2
of
minus
same value
in the
of y
second.
we will put in second equation, correct? So this value of y will put in second equation. So second equation become x minus y value always go, it's in a group month, we can say, or golden rule, always take and write to avoid silly mistakes. So y is 2 minus x equal to 4. So now we can solve. This will be x minus, bracket will open, x minus 2, and then minus minus plus, minus minus plus, x equal to 4. So here xx 2x minus 2 equal to 4, and finally we get x value 2x equal to 6, because number will go in one side. 2 plus 4 6, 2 plus 4 6. So finally we got x value 3. X value 3. What was the method? Once again we see x plus y equal to 2, and now see x plus y equal to 2. Here we have removed this y value, we have written this y value, or we can say we have substituted y value. First we have found this y value in terms of x. So y will be equal to 2 minus x, 2 minus x. And same 2 minus x we will substitute, we will put, or we will substitute in second equation. So second equation was x minus y equal to 4. X minus y. Y is 2 minus x, y is 2 minus x equal to 4. So x minus 2, x minus 1 plus x equal to 4. So xx 2x minus 2 equal to 4. So this 2 will go in right hand side. So 2 plus 4 6. So 2x equal to 6, x equal to 3. So one value of x we got 3, and then y value we can find from here. So this will be y will be equal to 2 minus x, 2 minus 3 equal to minus 1. Hence y will be equal to minus 1. Correct. We can from the y also, y1, y we have this one written as in terms of x. So here we can put x value. So y will be equal to 2 minus 3, that is minus 1. So in the first method we can say, substitution first method, that we have taken here y value we have replaced in terms of x, and then we have substituted in second equation. Also we can have x value in terms of y. Then also, or from second equation also we can take out values. Let me show you. X plus y equal to 2, x minus y equal to 4. Suppose someone says, no, I want to take x value from second equation. Any value we can take from any equation. So from second equation, x value will be, y will go in right hand side, minus y will become plus y. So x will be equal to y plus 4. X will be equal to y plus 4. And this y x equal to y plus 4, we will substitute or we will put in first equation, that is x plus y equal to 4. So let us solve. So x plus y equal to 4.
Y plus
X,
y minus 1, sir.
correct. So x value we can put in first equation from third equation. So what we see, what statement we write many times, difficulty is how we can write the statements for these type of steps. So this we first will we'll make this equation as equation 3. And what are the steps we write? See, we write in steps like putting x value from equation 3 in equation 1, comma, we get. So putting x value that is x equal to y plus 4 from equation 3 in equation 1, we get. So now with one line we can write like this: x plus y is equal to 2 from equation 1. So x value is y plus 4 plus y equal to 2, and y plus y is 2y. So 2y plus 4 equal to 2, and 2y will be equal to 4 will go in right hand side. 2 minus 4 is minus 2. 2 minus 4 is minus 2. So y is basically equal to minus 1. So one value we got, y value minus 1. Now x value we have to find. The x value we can put y values here, and then we can get x value. So this implies x will be equal to y plus 4 minus y plus minus 1 plus 4, that is 3. So this implies x equal to 3. X equal to 3, correct. So these are these values of this x and y from, actually this will be the second we can see way. So anywhere, say suppose you want to write x in terms of y, so we can put x in terms of y, then we can substitute in this another equation, is second equation. Suppose first equation, from first equation we have taken y, here y we have written in terms of x, we'll put in second equation. In this case we have taken x value, we have written x value in terms of y, and then this value we will substitute in equation 1, or basically we have substituted x value obtained from equation 2 in equation 1, because in equation 1 x value is not there. X value, x term is in y, x value is in terms of y, only y variable is there. Y variable is single variable. So basically what we are doing in substitution method, we are converting two variable equation in one variable equation. We have converted two variable equation in one variable, because we have this is substituted x value in equation 1. X value is terms of y, so y plus 4. So if you write this x value as y plus 4, this will become y plus 4 equal to 2. So 2y will be equal to minus 2 and y will be equal to minus 1, basically making the equation in one variable, that is equation in which have only one variable, where it is y. We find the y value and then we can put in x to get the another value, that is x value. So this was basically substitution method, where we have substituted x value or y value from one equation in another equation. Correct. Now we'll see any doubt from this method, second method, any doubt from substitution method. Anyone? So these were simple equation, but based on the equation we can, same method we can do for all the cases. And indeed, once again I'm repeating, once in detail we'll see when we study the exercises one by one. So this is basically one exercise on, in book we have one exercise on substitution method, one exercise complete on elimination method, one exercise on this third method, which we'll see just now. So separate exercises are there in detail. This is only we can say review of those methods, so that when we solve those exercises, then there we can save time, because we know the basics. Now let us see third method of solving same equation in third way, or within a third type of solving. 3. First elimination, second substitution. So third method is basically, first we'll see graphical method, then we'll see cross multiplication also. So here we'll see graphical method of solving. Graphical method of solving this pair of linear equation. Graphical method of solving this pair of linear equations. So what we mean by graphical method? Graphical means, as the name says, on the graph paper we will solve. Now questions come कि these are the equations, simple equations. X plus y equal to 2 and x minus 5 equal to 4. So these are the simple two equations, means pair of linear equation in two variables. Variables are x and y. Now question is how we can solve graphically or how we can solve by on graph paper. Anyone knows about it? How we can solve on graph paper or graphically? Solving means finding the values of x and y. So see how we can solve on graph paper. We'll draw a graph separately for these two equations. What will be graph? This is equation 1, this is equation 2, and we have degree 1, or we can say maximum power of x and y, both variable power is 1. So for 1 we have linear polynomial and or we can say linear equation. So for linear equation graph will be for linear. Let me put in question, style of question. Say question is for linear equation graph will be first parabola, B circle, C straight line, D hyperbola. So what is the answer? Option, which is the option will be the correct one. For linear equation graph will be, so everyone will reply. You can reply in chat or directly you can speak. Graph of linear equation is okay. So option C I'm getting. So only two students send me the answer, basically the options. What about others? Javian, Teja, Sarah, you are there in the class now, or just you have joined for the sake of joining? Please reply your answer. Okay, Hemant, you said option D. Okay. Last 1 minute. So everyone will answer their based on their knowledge and understanding. For linear equation graph will be two options, 4 options are given: parabola, circle, straight line, hyperbola.
So am I correct?
Okay. Straight lines, Rashul, option D. So so basically based on your answers I can put 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5 tick for straight line, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tick, 2 tick for option D, hyperbola. Rashul and Hemant said hyperbola. Others saying option C. Option C fine. Any other answer? So Hemant and Rashul option D, otherwise option C everyone is saying. Okay. So Hemant and Rashul, why hyperbola? Any reason for this? See.
No reason, sir.
No reason. Guess mark. Okay. So we have linear equation, means degree will be 1. Degree will be 1, we know. And for degree 1, what kind of graph will get? Straight line. For degree 1, we have many times we have seen we have a straight line. A straight line with inclined slope. This type of straight line. The straight lines are of two types. This type of straight line will get.